Tim from Leisure Travel Van.
And I'm Josiah from Leisure Travel Van.
Very exciting because today we're going to show you all the new 2025 features and updates. Make sure you subscribe to our Leisure Travel Van YouTube channel. Smash that bell.
And drop a comment in the comments below. Let us know what you think.
As you can see behind me, we've got a nice display here.
Today I'm going to show all the exciting new electrical upgrades on the 2025 Unity and Wonder models.
And I'm going to show you all the new standard features on the Unity and Wonder models. Let's get to it. 2025 marks a significant milestone for Triple E RV, with our company celebrating its 60th anniversary. Along with all the anniversaries come many new and exciting updates. Optional 540 amp hour 12 volt lithium battery system, 3000 watt inverter, inverted Truma Aventa Eco air conditioner, updated leisure lounge on the Unity FX, leisure lounge system, Unity corner bed, all new Dinette Plus system in the Unity corner bed, ducted air conditioning, smart MPPT solar controller, updated multiplex control system. Hey, we're in the 2025 FX. We've made some big changes from the previous models. We've added the leisure lounge chairs to the FX model. I can't wait to show you that. Plus the full-time landscape window up above. And of course, our Murphy bed back here. But let's have a look at some of the really cool features. Number one, let's start off with the leisure lounge chairs. Look at this. Full reclining chairs. Oh, yes. Absolutely perfect. So this is now standard on the 2025 FX. Both chairs fully recline, absolutely comfortable. We've added the new table right here, and you're gonna love this because look how simple it goes down. Look at this. You can have a sofa or a day bed perhaps, have a little nap. Very, very nice. Super comfortable. You can have 3 people sitting here. Both sides recline. Sit back and relax, watch TV, enjoy the great outdoors. Absolutely fantastic. You're also gonna love that we have wireless charging port right here. Look at this, charge my iPhone or your smartphone right there. Absolutely love that. Look at this. So we can also have a beautiful dinette area. Look how simple it is with the new table. Pops up, look at this. This flips up like this. This flips over here like this, and look at this. Beautiful, nice big table area. Eating, use it as a work desk, computer desk, breakfast, lunch, and supper. From a dinette area, we can make it into our bed at night. So only a couple cushions you gotta remove. One there, and look at this. We have one here. Look how simple that folds down. That creates our base. Pop this up. We got a couple locks here just for safety purposes. Make sure you don't have your partner in there. Pull this down. Look at this. Nice big 65-inch by 75-inch bed. Look at this. Is this not incredible? Look how big it is. And I got my shoes on. People are going to be mad, but that's okay. I can't even reach this side. Oh, look at this. Reading in bed. Absolutely. Watching TV. Working on my iPad. Look at that, built-in reading lights on both sides, landscape window, awning style window, right? So this opens all the way up. So if it's pouring rain outside, you can have the windows open, get some cross ventilation, privacy blind. Very simple to put back up. All set for a beautiful HBO movie. Maybe we'll watch our favorite movie, Gravity. FX for 2025 with leisure lounge chairs. For all 2025 Wonder motorhomes, we now have ducted air conditioning. That's right, ducted air in the bedroom and ducted air in the front living room area. Now that is absolutely fantastic. And with all of our new electrical upgrades and the inverted air conditioner, now you can run your air conditioner off of your house batteries. That is absolutely, absolutely fantastic. Inside this Unity corner bed, we have the standard Dinette Plus. I think you're gonna absolutely love the new redesigned Dinette. This is one of our prototype units. This is a brand new color we're trying. We call it Forest Green. Looks absolutely fantastic. Maybe make a comment down below if you absolutely love it or if you don't love it. Come on, let's have a look inside. This is the all-new Dinette Plus on the Unity corner bed, which is standard on all corner bed models for 2025. Beautiful dining room area for 4. We have 2 seat belts, one there, one here, so a total of 4 seat belts. So you can bring the kids, the grandkids, you can bring an extra guest with you. Look, we have storage. Look at the storage. Storage on this side. We also have storage on this side. Plus we have storage underneath the dinette. Let me show you how simple that is. So just remove the cushions and look at this storage. Nice big deep storage area. And we have storage on the other side as well. Look at that. 2 big deep storage bins, both sides underneath the dinette. So from a beautiful dinette area with great storage underneath to 2 single pull-out beds. Look at this. Or twin beds. Look at this. 1 bed there, and look at this. 1 bed here, and you're gonna love the new table design. Look how simple it is. So this drops down, and look at this. Now we can have 2 separate twin beds. Great, right? Look how long they are. What, we're 76 inches long? Absolutely fantastic. I'm well over 6'1". Look how much room I have. Two separate twin beds up front, or we can fill this in and make this into 1 big bed area. Okay, so our 2 back cushions, they slide in here like this. This one slides in here like this. Look at this. Really cool. An additional metal bracket just slides right in here at the end. Look at that, locks in place. And the last cushion slides right in here. Look at this. Now this is a big bed. I can sleep this way. I can sleep this way, right? I can sleep over here. Absolutely fantastic. Look how much room you have. Feels like almost like a king size bed, but it's 67 inches wide and it's 76 inches long. And on the 2025 Unity corner bed, this is the optional leisure lounge chairs. Yes, you heard me correctly. This is a great option to have. If you don't want the Dinette Plus, you can have the leisure lounge chairs. Of course, both come in and out like this. Super comfortable. Beautiful 2-person coach, right? Because I have my bed area in the back, beautiful lounging area up front. And you can make this into a daytime bed or a sofa, which is very, very unique. And look at this, I have a little day bed, I have a sofa, I can have a little cat nap. Oh, I like that. Plus, of course, I have the chairs on both sides. Easy to watch TV. Look at all that glass we have behind us. Lots of natural light. Look at the beautiful sunlight. Of course, the opening cabinets up above. Just look at this. More storage on this side of the chairs. When you order the optional leisure lounge chairs, look at this. More storage. Absolutely incredible. I can actually fit in there. That's how much storage you have. So you have the big storage bin on the passenger side and now a big storage bin on the driver's side. So lots of great interior storage. And of course we have lots of great exterior storage on the corner bed when you order the optional leisure lounge chairs. On 3 different motorhomes for 2025, the Unity MBL, the Wonder MBL, and the Wonder RL, we've added this 1 big storage bin. Look at that. And look how deep it goes this way. I think I can fit my golf clubs in there. I love that.
So for 2025, we're really excited about all the electrical enhancements we've put on both Unity and Wonder models. We have the standard 270 amp hour smart lithium battery with state of charge monitoring, the optional additional 270 amp hour battery, bringing your total capacity to 540 amp hours. That's paired with the 3000 watt pure sine wave inverter with a 150 amp charger. That's going to make sure that we bring those batteries up to full charge as fast as we can, whether we're using the generator to do that or on shore power.
Let's walk through the electrical. What's in this compartment now?
Okay, so we've relocated the batteries. We've got a new battery, new location. So first of all, this is our inverter. This is our standard 3000 watt pure sine wave inverter. And what we've actually done with the inverter is we've inverted everything. All the plugs, whether they're outside or inside, are inverted. The air conditioner, the Truma Aventa Eco, is also inverted. And of course, any of the other electrical components. Here is our standard 270 amp hour smart lithium battery. Available now for 2025 is an optional additional one, bringing your total capacity to 540 amp hours. Bringing these batteries into this compartment has freed up some additional space for shoe storage.
Look at this brand new shoe storage on every floor plan, so I can put my shoes underneath there. I'm not going to fall out of the stepwell.
We've also added a dedicated battery disconnect switch here. What this is a true battery disconnect. When you turn this off, there's no power flowing whatsoever. Previously, we had one on the inside there, which is a bit more of a soft disconnect. And we've replaced that with more of a toggle switch. I'm going to show that as well. This battery disconnect toggle on the inside, on this control panel on all motorhomes, turning this battery disconnect is the same functionality as the previous disconnect that we had on the inside of the door. Turn off most of your 12-volt appliances, but to truly disconnect your batteries, if you're going to store your motorhome, make sure you use the disconnect in the battery storage area. When you're ready to continue RVing, just hit that. It's going to turn your batteries back on and you are set to go. So turning this off is going to completely shut off the power. You can use that disconnect for storage. So this coach has the optional additional 270 amp hour lithium battery installed, so you can see how it looks when you have the option. Just side by side, same thing. The compartment is nice and filled. The optional 540 amp hours, great option to have. It's going to give you lots of power to run all of your 12-volt appliances, as well as through your inverter, any 120-volt appliances that you'd like to run. Lots of options with lots of power for 2025.
What about the Wonder RTB? Where are the batteries on that one?
So on the Wonder RTB, they're located in the same spot they were before. We've had to make some modifications to this compartment to accommodate them, but you still get the full effect of the pass-through garage. This floor has just been raised a little bit to ensure enough space is there for the batteries. But you've got, again, your inverter, your solar controller, and your two batteries, your single standard and your additional option right there. So still tons of storage space in the pass-through garage on the rear twin bed model. We've made some updates to the Multiplex smart control system. Your main control panel here at the front of the motorhome, you're also able to use the Firefly app on your smartphone, and that's going to allow you to control the same functions of the Multiplex system. I'm going to take a look at the electrical section. The lights is unchanged from previous years, but in the electrical section, this looks a lot different than it previously looked. So we have a few different new things here. We can see inverter, which is currently, it shows as disabled. That means it's turned off. The charger, no charge. We're not plugged into shore power here. When you are plugged into power, you'll be able to see how many amps your charger is working at. This new 3000 watt inverter charges at up to 150 amps. So really powerful charger, which allows you to refill those 540 amp hour batteries a lot more quickly. These different boxes here indicate different components of the electrical system. And because we now have a smart surge protector with an integrated transfer switch, we're able to know a little bit more about how the power is flowing in that multiplex system. I'm going to turn the inverter on and you're going to see what it looks like. So simply hit that to turn on the inverter. It's going to turn on in a moment. Here we go. So you can see these arrows indicating the power is flowing from the house battery to the inverter to the breaker box. So because of these changes to the system here, the auto gen start setup has moved to a different screen. That is still there. You can configure this in the same ways that you could configure it before. Also located back here is the brand new MPPT smart solar controller, and that is also integrated into the multiplex control system. This is a 30 amp solar controller. This is included if you choose one of our solar options, the 200 watt solar panels or the 400 watt. These are rigid panels up on the roof. You can see what kind of amps that we're currently pulling in. So 5.8 amps or 105 watts of solar currently coming in from the sun. It's a bit of a cloudy day today. You can see our battery charge status, as well as the history. Additionally, you can control the inverter from here. There's some settings that can be modified here. We preset this from the factory, so there shouldn't be any need for you to make any changes here. Let's say you are plugged into an outlet. Let's say you have 15 amps. You can adjust the shore breaker size. So here it's currently set to 30 amps, and you can bring that down to 15 amps so that when your charger comes on, it's not going to try and ramp up and pull that full 30 amps. That's a great little feature. Now for 2025, we've made the fantastic Truma Aventa Eco air conditioner even better by adding a soft start and inverting it, allowing you to use it while you're off the grid and boondocking, whether you have the 270 amp hour standard battery or the optional 540 amp total package. We've inverted everything. The whole coach is inverted. So since we already have the inverter turned on, we've got power to the air conditioner. Really all we have to do is go into our climate section and turn it on. We'll set our temperature to 20 degrees Celsius, leave it on auto, and hit cool. And that's it. We're on battery power. We're not plugged into shore power. The air conditioning is coming on. We've got the fans running and it will start cooling the motorhome. We're really excited about this feature and hope that you really enjoy it. So with the inverter being connected with your multiplex system, you can also monitor the amount of amps that are being pulled out of your batteries. You can see here, there's currently 18 amps being pulled out of the batteries, and that will change depending on what appliances you're using. Let's say you start a coffee maker, or toaster, or waffle maker, something like that. You'll see that number change. As long as you know that your appliances are under that 3000 watt limit, you don't really need to closely watch that, but it's a really nice resource to be able to know here's what's kind of currently happening in your coach. To make sure that the rest of your electrical system stays protected and safe, we also have a smart surge protector with an integrated transfer switch. It makes it easy to use on the multiplex system. You can see how the power is flowing. The inverter and the batteries are integrated into that system as well. All right, so we've got our generator running. We don't have access to shore power where we're set up right now, but this is simulating kind of the same thing that you would see if you're connected to shore power. You can see that these lines here on the multiplex panel have changed. So there's a line coming from the generator to the transfer switch, which is going through the breaker box, through the inverter charger, and back into the house batteries. We can see that our line is running at 120 volts. Since our batteries are pretty much completely full, it's not pulling a lot of amps out of that. There's just 1 amp from the generator supply going into the batteries. That's how the transfer switch works. If I was to plug in shore power now while the generator is running, not really any reason to do that, but if I was, the smart transfer switch would recognize that and prioritize that. And you can see now that the generator is turned off, we've switched back to bringing power from our house batteries through the inverter into the rest of the coach. These upgrades make boondocking really easy, ensure that you're comfortable for longer, and make it easier to know exactly what's going on with the electrical systems of your leisure travel van.
Another great option for 2025 that you can get on any model, Unity or Wonder, and any floor plan is our 60th anniversary edition colors. They're absolutely to die for. This is called Diamond Exterior Paint. And of course, that will also come with the 60th anniversary badges. We've also added some really nice black hardware. Here's our entrance door handle here. And of course, if you order the optional table, it's done in black as well. Very sexy. Hit one of the links above and below. We have a video on 60th anniversary upgrades, but come on in quick. Let's have a little look at this. On the interior, when you order the 60th anniversary edition, you get diamond quilted driver passenger seats. Upholstery looks absolutely fantastic. We have cool ice ultra fabrics. Up above here, we have frosted gray uppers, mineral white countertops. And then over here, you can see we have matte black hardware. Absolutely sets it off perfect. Of course, with white oak wood. So this is the diamond anniversary package on the inside. Absolutely gorgeous. Hey, this is cool. I love all those new battery features. Unbelievable. Inverted air conditioner.
All the new standard furniture. It's just gonna be great.
Thank you very much for watching our 2025 What's New at Leisure Travel Vans on the Unity and Wonder Motorhome.
I hope you're as excited about these updates as we are.
Go and see your local Leisure Travel Van dealer and see one of the new beautiful 2025 Wonder or Unity motorhomes.
To keep up with all the walkthroughs throughout the summer that we keep releasing, make sure you smash that bell, subscribe, turn on notifications on our YouTube channel.
You can get the 60th anniversary edition on either the Unity or the Wonder and on any floor plan. Dean
And Josiah
from Leisure Travel Vans.